Welcome to Chop Talk Sports. Today we have a fun one. We are doing a draft of all of the NBA All-Stars. I am Dean Frank. I'm here with my co-host, Oscar Gonzalez-Moore. And today we got our guest, Declan, and our roommate. This is going to be a lot of fun. We got some different perspectives coming in. I'm a Laker fan, Oscar Warriors fan, and Declan Knicks fan. So we'll see if some biasy comes into play. You guys will be commenting who the winner is. And by the end of the week, whoever has the winning team is pretty much just getting their drinks paid for from the two losing teams.
I thank you guys before we even start for paying for my drinks for tomorrow.
No.
So who knows the most ball? Oscar, you're on the clock with the first pick of this draft.
Okay, with the first overall pick, Team Oscar selects Nikola Jokic from the Denver Nuggets. Declan, he's got a little smile on his face. There's really three players you can go with here, but I'm going to go with the best player in the world. Walking triple-double, elite efficiency. It had to be done. So Jokic off the board.
Sweet. Cannot go wrong there. I kind of had a feeling it was either Jokic or the guy who I'm taking with my first pick, Mr. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, face of the franchise, the young and up-and-coming Thunder. They're about to be number one seed for a minute now. Shai's averaging 32, 6 and 5, and he definitely deserves to be at the top of the list. Give me Shai. Declan, who you taking?
I had a feeling those two guys were going to get taken off the board. Unfortunately, I wanted Jokic, but the third pick, I feel like it's got to be Giannis Antetokounmpo, almost averaging 32 points himself. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he's not getting talked enough about in the MVP conversation. So,
yeah, Giannis at 3 is some serious value. Like,
we're going chalk.
We'll take Giannis. And controversial because we got the Knicks jersey on, but following him up on the wing, we're going to take Jason Tatum. Let's go.
Oh,
wow, you did it.
I like that duo. I really like that duo. I think they could work.
Wow. All right. Well, I'm next up, and honestly, I wouldn't have taken Tatum even if he fell last, and maybe there's a little biasy there. I mean, biasy comes into play at the same time. We are trying to make the best team, so I see you. Okay, sweet. So I got Shai. There's definitely multiple ways I could go here.
I'm liking where I'm at right now. I got a lot of leverage right now.
I'm looking at the rest of the starters. There's, for you guys who aren't looking at the list exactly, or for the viewers, but there's some big names on the clock. I am just going to have to go with the GOAT. I have to. I'm taking LeBron, 40 years old, year 20. I don't care. He's not stopping. Now he has Luka. He has some extra momentum going forward, averaging 24, 9, and 7. And I feel like these all-star games are where he shines, even if he gets time or not. So I'm taking LeBron, and I think I'm feeling pretty strong with Shai and LeBron, but we'll definitely see how the rest of the team adds up going forward.
Okay. Not mad about it. So this is pick number 6, I guess.
5 and 6.
5 and 6.
6 and 7.
6 and 7.
Okay. Sweet. Well, pick 6. I'm going to draft him before, even though I go back to back just to show some respect to the old timers. Got to take him off the board. I mean, Kevin Durant, you know what I mean? Like, he had to go. He's averaging 27, 4 assists, and 6 rebounds at the age. He's been one of the all-time greats, my favorite player growing up too. And yeah, another very efficient player. And following that up, not his role model, but a guy that looks up to him a lot. I'm going to take Ant off the board too, Anthony Edwards out of Minnesota. So that gives me Anthony Edwards, Kevin Durant, and Nikola Jokic. 3 picks in. That is my team right now.
Wow, that was kind of big. I mean, Ant isn't a starter per se. I mean, maybe he got snubbed, but as he wasn't chosen as a starter, so I guess that'll be kind of the first bigger pick of the draft. Okay, sweet. So looking at my third pick, lots of options still. I could go big, but I'm going to do it. I'm taking Steph. I don't even think, maybe he's averaging 22, which is definitely a lower year for himself. But if we're talking name, we're talking status. I mean, bro took USA in the Olympics, it's hard to pass up on him. So I'm happy with Steph. I got Steph and Shai in my backcourt.
That is a good backcourt.
All right, so yeah, I mocked it up. I did not see it going this way, but somehow y'all are gonna let Wemby slip down.
Oh, fuck! I thought that was gonna be a sleeper.
There's no way that I'm letting Wemby pass up here. We're gonna have Wemby and Giannis on the same team. That's scary.
Yeah. Wow.
Wemby's gonna be locked down in the paint. I don't know what you guys are gonna do about that. And to follow him up, I think we're just gonna have to go with the man, Jalen Brunson. Let's go, Mr. Clutch.
Do it.
Mr. Big Head. They call him Big Head.
Had to be done. Wow. Okay. Can't lie. I wanted to take Wemby, so that was a good pick there. I'll give it to you. Wow, you got Giannis and Wemby in Jesus Christ. Okay. So right now I'm Shea, Steph, and LeBron. So I'm gonna have to go big. You might think I would take Cat here, but I'm gonna go with Anthony Davis, and I'm gonna pair LeBron and AD back up again. The old Lakers duo. I mean, it's only been a couple days since they've been traded, but I think AD is probably the best big man defensive threat there is in the league. So I'm taking AD, and I'm really liking how my team is starting. But this is where it's going to get tough. Who knows ball?
It is. This is where it's going to get extremely tough. And, you know, we'll let the comments. I think there's going to be a lot of controversy about how we're really drafting these guys, you know, but I'm sure this pick right here will solidify or show the viewers how I'm drafting my team, taking this guy over another guy. But, you know, there's still some starters left on the board. But give me Mr. Detroit himself, Cade Cunningham, walking bucket, man. He has just been balling out this year. He's only going to be getting better. So before I make my next pick, just so you know, I have Cade at the 1, KD at the 3, Yoke at the 5, and man, I'm already forgetting my other pick.
It was
who did I snag up?
KD?
Jokic? Or you got Jokic?
I guess I've only drafted 4. I'm tripping.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Oh, an Ant. So, yes, with this third pick, we are going to go a little small here, but he's the best player on the board still. And I think with Jokic, when you have a player like Jokic, you don't really need to worry about the depth when it comes to size that much. So I'm just going to take the best player on the board right now. Give me D. Mitch. He's been hanging around, leading the Cavs to the season he's had. He's got to be shown some respect. So, yes, I got D. Mitch, Cade, Ant, KD, and Yoke. That's my team right now.
Oscar got his starting 5, and honestly, that last, I was kind of nervous here because if you went a different way, I would have low-key been screwed. So I'm taking the last starter off the board. Give me Karl Anthony Towns, Cat. I got him matching up with AD now as my big guys, so I could match up pretty well with you over there, Declan, with Giannis and Wemby. I think Cat is having a great year on the Knicks. I mean, he's averaging 24 points, 13 rebounds. I mean, he can space the floor as well, being a shooter. So I'm happy. My starting 5 is Cat, AD, LeBron, Shea, and Steph.
I like it.
That's scary. I was worried you weren't going to take Cat there because then I'd have to take him off the board. And I don't know if I want 3 bigs.
Crazy.
But, yeah, this is a tough pick. I think I want a little more spacing, and this might be a little early for him to come off. I would disagree, but I'm going to take Dame.
Nice.
So I have now Dame, Giannis, Tatum, Brunson, and who is it? Wemby. I feel like that's a good starting 5. First player off my bench. Let's see. Yeah, this draft has gone a lot different than I predicted, but I think a pretty solid safe pick is Jaylen Brown from the Boston Celtics. Picking him up.
All right, you've been spending way too much time with Evan, dude. You got to chill on this.
That's a good pick. It's a good pick. I was going to take him. Okay, sweet. Yeah, this is where it gets dangerous. It becomes we are GMs now. We're picking our bench. Where are we going to match up? Who's coming off the 6 man for me? Oh man, I got a couple guys who can handle the rock. So they're definitely going to need someone to pass to. I'm going to do it. He's a first-time All-Star from the Miami Heat, Tyler Hero. Jimmy Butler just got traded. He's now that guy in Miami. I love it. I mean, I think he's going to be that spot-up shooter for me, and he's going to be my sixth man coming off the bench.
Okay. This is exactly where I wanted to be. So I appreciate you boys putting me in the position. Let's, starting five, viewers, chat, it's very important. But, the bench has got the depth too. So let's not forget about that when we're voting on who's got the best team. And a lot of people, I think this was a surprise that he made the All-Star game. But give me Triple J, Jaren Jackson Jr. He's been having a solid season, man. And it's really, Jaw's been back, but you've just seen the development throughout the years. He's averaging pretty much 24 and 6, which has been great to see from him. And then I'm going to follow that up with the big I need, Evan Mobley, defensive monster from the Cavs, super young as well, averaging 18 and 9 on one of the best offensive teams in the league. Pairing him up with D. Mitch, I'm not mad about it. I'm not mad about it at all. So there's where my size comes in.
Back-to-back bigs. That's definitely kind of a shocker because I kind of needed a big too. So,
you got one.
Oh my God, that switches it up a bit. I'm going to think on the fly here. Got a couple options left as we're coming down to it. I'm going to go – I think I'm just going to pair up some of the old heads, man. Fear the Beard, James Harden. He's having a better year. I'm not a Clippers fan at all whatsoever. I do not like the Clippers at all, so this is a little tough to do. But I'm going to go James Harden over, some of the younger guys. I think the chemistry with James might be a little better, playing with Steph and LeBron than some of the younger guys. I'm not going to call anyone out, but, bro has a left hand. He has a dangerous left hand. I think people are sleeping on it. He's back in shape, and he's definitely the one on this team while Kawhi's been injured. So I'm going James, and I'll stop yapping.
I like it. I was hoping to pick him up myself. Yeah, that's me now, right? I got back-to-back.
Yep.
Someone who's been having a great season, young guy, on a very, very surprisingly good Rockets team. I want Alperen Sengun to be my size off the bench. I think he's averaging a double-double, 5 assists. Very impressive from a younger guy. And, those Rockets, they're surprising everybody. They're so good this year. So I'm happy to have him as my backup size. And someone I'm a huge fan of to follow him up with, another team that's having a lot of success this year, the Cavaliers, Darius Garland. I love his game, and I think he's going to be a great fit with this team.
Big European center guy over there, huh, Deck?
Hey, sir.
Wemby and Sengun, yes, sir. Big European center guy.
Hey, and we got
Giannis, like all of them.
Yeah,
I'm Spanish. I'm not counting myself out from not making the league either. I'm only 21, bro.
The Europeans are taking over, man. Shout out to Luka. By the way, I wish he was here on this list. Anyway, okay. It looks like, if I'm not wrong, there are 2 players left. Oscar is the last pick, so you're kind of stuck with who I don't have here. And it's J-Dub and who is it? And Pascal Siakam. And, I would say from the looks of it, I have Shea. You would think I would take J-Dub, get that chemistry, that young – the Thunder are rocking right now. Also, shout out Cody Williams, Jalen Williams' brother, who was a Buff last year. But I got to get some size off my bench. I'm going to take Siakam, averaging 20 and 7. You don't hear much from the Pacers, but, Siakam, you know what you're going to get with Siakam. And I think he's going to be a good addition off the bench as I round out this team.
Oh, my God. Value pick of the draft. J-Dub falling in my laps. That's what I wanted the entire time, guys. Did you guys not see that? That was so obvious.
I can't believe he went 24th.
The Santa Clara shooter, bro. The next Steve Nash. Everyone talks about Shea, his outfits, whatever. It's got to have a Robin, a partner in crime. And, even though J-Dub kind of just fell in my lap, his brother went to Colorado, lottery pick. The entire OKC team pulled up for a CU basketball game. Not mad about it at all. All these guys are ballers. You know what I mean? You really can't go wrong. But
Definitely.
yeah, does everyone want to say their team really quick?
I love my team. I think I have the strongest team. I might have some old heads, but these guys they just are well experienced and are going to win the game. All right. I got Steph at my 1, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander at my 2. I got the GOAT LeBron at my 3, AD at a stretch 4, and Cat at the 5. Coming off the bench, my 6th man is Tyler Hero, going to be a spot up shooter. We got Fear the Beer, James Harden, and then for some extra size, we got Siakam.
All right. Jacqueline, you want to go?
Yeah, so the starting five's looking like Brunson, Jalen Brunson, and Dame Time. They're gonna probably be switching off 1 and 2. But I like that that shooting on the outside. We got Tatum. He'll be shooting as well, but he can get inside drive as well. And then Giannis at the 4, Wemby at the 5. I like my team, my starting 5. We got some size down there in the paint with Wemby and Giannis. I don't know how anyone on your guys' teams is going to guard the 2 of them at the same time. I don't think it's possible. Coming off the bench, Jaylen Brown, Darius Garland, and Alperen Sengun. I'm really liking this squad. We got size, we got defense, we got shooting, and we got some quick players in Darius Garland, Brunson, and Tatum. So I'm really happy with the team.
I think my starting 5 could actually put up like 200 on any defense in the league right now. I'm not saying any of your guys' teams, but my team goes as follows. And there's a new NBA that's here. You know what I mean? We've seen it with the Luka trade that could have been conspired by Adam Silver and other execs in the league. Like, there's a new league that's here. There are new players that are here. So let's just get into it, man. At point guard, we got Anthony Edwards. At shooting guard, we got Donovan Mitchell. At small forward, do not mistake in his size. The kid is 6'6", Cade Cunningham. At power forward, we got Kevin Durant, and at center, we got Jokic. And coming off the bench, we got Jalen Williams, Evan Mobley, and Triple J's, Jaren Jackson Jr.
We will cook up a little graphic, and pretty much all you got to do is comment or just, say something on the poll, and the winner gets some free drinks because that means everything nowadays. But we appreciate y'all for tuning in. The NBA is so back. We are filming this before the actual draft comes out, which is tomorrow. So this will be coming out Thursday morning. But yeah, let us know in the comments. And Declan, we appreciate you for hopping on.
Of course.
Again, bro, let's run it back.
Y'all know who to vote for.
Oh,
Come on now, let's go.